Hello everyone, in today's video we are going to learn how to prepare the corner and T-joint of 12-inch copper pipe of length 75 mm.
Objective: at the end of this video, you will be able to draw and develop the corner and T-joint. Prepare the jobs as per the drawing. Brace corner and T-joint. Clean and inspect the surface defects. Let us collect the tools, equipment required to do this practical. Bench vise, hacksaw frame, steel ruler, measuring steel tape, scriber, file flat, brace torch with filler material, pipe cutter, emery sheet, flux, materials required to do this practical. Copper tube 12.5 mm diameter, 30 cm length. Task 1. Draw and develop the corner joint. Step 1. Cut the tubes as per the given dimensions. Use a steel ruler to measure the length 75 mm and diameter 12.5 mm as given in the sketch. Mark the measurement on the tube using a marker or pencil. Secure the copper tube in a bench vise to keep it steady during the cutting process. Align the hacksaw blade with the mark you made on the tube. Apply gentle pressure and start sawing back and forth across the mark. Let the saw do the work. Don't use excessive force. Continue sawing until you've cut through the tube completely. Step 2. Draw the development for corner joint. Step 3. Mark the development on the types and cut accordingly. Step 4. Deburr the cutting edges. Step 5. Clean the surface of the tube. Take one of the cut emery sheet pieces and wrap it around the copper tube. Hold the tube firmly with one hand while using the other hand to grip the emery sheet. Step 6. Set and align the tube valves to an angle of 90 degrees. Position the tubes and fittings to form the 90-degree corner joint. Ensure they fit snugly together. Step 7. Brace the joint without the root gap to control distortion and to keep the joint in alignment. Step 8. Inspect the joints for surface defect. Task 2. Draw the development of the T-joint. Step 1. Cut the copper pipe as per the given sizes. Step 2. Branch pipes in copper may be produced by cutting to the marked outline. Cutting with a pipe cutter. A pipe cutter is a specialized tool designed for cutting copper tubes. It offers cleaner cuts and is easier to use than a hacksaw. Place the pipe cutter's blade on the mark you made on the tube. Tighten the cutter's knob until the blade makes contact with the tube. Rotate the cutter around the tube in a circular motion, gradually tightening the knob after each rotation. Continue rotating and tightening the knob until the tube is cut through. Step 3. After cutting the length, remove any burns on the pipes by filling. Step 4. Ensure the correct size at the pipe. Step 5. Prepare development for 90-degree branch. To ensure accuracy, verify that the mark forms a perfect 90-degree angle from the end of the pipe. You can use a square or a right angle tool to check if the mark is perpendicular to the pipe's edge. Step 6. Mark the development on the pipe and cut accordingly. Step 7. Clean the surface of the pipe. Step 8. Set and align the branch pipe with main tube at an angle of 90 degree. Insert the branch pipes into the openings of the T fitting to form the 90-degree branch connection. Step 9. Brace the joints without any root gaps to obtain penetration. Position the copper pipes or fittings to form the joint. Without a root gap, make sure the joint is as tight and flush as possible to minimize any gaps between the surfaces. Apply heat to both sides of the joint, moving the flame around the joint to distribute the heat uniformly. Step 10. Brace T-joint on copper tube 1/2 half on length 75 mm 19 rolling position. One difficulty encountered with tube bracing is the distortion or tube alignment at the tube after bracing is completed. Preheating the components before bracing can help reduce the temperature difference between the heated and unheated areas, which can minimize distortion. One difficult encounter with corner bracing is distortion, which causes the corner angle to be reduced from 90 degrees. Skill sequence. Brace T-joint on copper tube. One difficulty encountered with all pipe and tube welding is the distortion or misalignment of the pipes and tubes after welding is completed. One very frequently used method to prevent or reduce distortion is to clamp the pipes or tubes in a fixture while welding and allow them to cool before removing the clamps. Tube welding is similar to thin sheet metal welding, except the weld joint is a three-dimensional curve, as in pipe welding. Also, since the root of the weld is not accessible and because the inner surface is in contact with flowing fluids, penetrating standards are high. Two common tube welding faults are too much penetration or lack of penetration. These faults must be repaired before the tubing can be used. In pipe welding, other than butt joint, it is very essential to get a development and prepare the template for the appropriate joints. Recap. In this video tutorial, we have discussed how to draw and develop the corner and T-joint, prepare the jobs as per the drawing, brace the corner and T-joint, clean and inspect the surface defects.
Thank you so much for watching this video. Please do this practical with the help of your instructor. Happy learning!